posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Tonight, a good one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go from Denver. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A run with the Central Florida promise, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 33, here's second down and 4. Again, it's Harvey. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
To the pylon, he's in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Broncos.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Second down, they need 7. They'll go again here with Henry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. Jackson looking to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. So fourth down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. That is taken at the 10. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Denver first down. Play action now. It's Nix. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Straight ahead goes Harvey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
Nix now on first and 10. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens' 5-yard line.
A run once more. That's Harvey. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So we are through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. from the 1-yard line. First down and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he can't get there. You're going to force him out of bounds back at the 2.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play. But those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. Harvey will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On play action, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Nolan Smith in for the sack. He registers number 14 on the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll complete that to the rookie from Auburn. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Ravens first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
A give right up the middle to Henry. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
A first down throw for Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. They'll run. It's Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any...
No chance at all. He'll go down. Nolan Smith. He's able to get to the quarterback for the second time here in this first half.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him. Take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
And no chance to down this one. He carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's to the right side, up on the crowd. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll throw, it's Nix. He's going to air this one out. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Draw play here for Harvey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
He finds Mims. It's complete. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The throw is Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Jackson now on second down. To the outside, and he's got Jefferson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
3rd and long for Jackson. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Captain. Almost set. Ready.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots, even though they weren't able to connect. It's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And mark them down up beyond the 30. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. This is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Broncos are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. first down. They'll start the drive with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Sit hard. Hey, middle. You change it.
Second down. Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Jackson out of the pistol. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
So at this stage of the game, Mike, that whole sideline, they're looking up at that scoreboard. They see the donut up there, and they're saying, we've got to get something going. You become a little desperate. You start pressing. In this case, they try to push something downfield, deep pass, incomplete. They got to find a way to generate possessions while still searching for these big plays.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. Jackson up top again. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs, but sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss. They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll look to pick this up third and a yard. They'll go with the sneak, and he will have the Ravens first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on third and one. This is Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd and 6. Going to go right back to Henry. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Fourth down. Jackson escaping to his left. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And And this is going to be a turnover on downs. Nix now to throw it here on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. A first down throw for Nix. That's complete his big target, McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And
look at him go! And he will go all the way. Troy Franklin, touchdown Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it, and the Broncos stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Lamar going to work from the pistol. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on first down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now, Jackson. And the pressure's too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So instead of playing safe, the defense brings the heat, bring the quarterback down, and they'll walk off the field with 2 points.
In this situation, Mike, as an offense, you have to be prepared for the blitz. You know the defense smells blood. They want to come get you in the end zone and get 2 points. And that's exactly what they were able to do.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll find his tight end, McBride. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Monday Night Primetime continues after this. Nix now. On 1st and 10. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught by Harvey. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs.
And he's into the end zone yet again. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He gets it to go. Broncos stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start with an option play to the right. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. Getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's caught. He gets free. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big play there, about as big as you can get. That gained 81 yards. So now, after the fireworks, a chance to cash in. They have it 1st and goal. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. It's the quarterback fighting for the goal line. He lost the football, and it's out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down.
All right, so anytime you're
Bro, I'm trying to tank anyway.
The best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand, get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
You're deleting the league? They're deleting the whole league.
For one more dollar, if you have one more year.
Sophie for one more year? Bro.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible
fantasy draft? But
I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
bro, I was trying to get the Lamar touchdown so I can get some upgrade points for scrambling.
Out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Nah, my ultimate team, I just pulled DK Metcalf.
You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turn,
and that time the pressure too much. He'll go down. Jair Alexander, two-time Pro Bowls, hustling in to record the sack.
To the doctors.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Yeah, I hope my stream just heard that, bro.
There he goes again. And he's got another one. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. The kick by Lutz is good.
Yo, Lil P, how do you have a 99 offense, bro?
Sizable lead.
Nah, he invited the whole league. That's why he got the boost to the players.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it.
It said, before I joined, it said you had 99 offense.
22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
No, we changed it.
On play action, here's Jackson. And it's open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Hold on.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Bro, my whole team is injured. They got Ronnie Stanley at tight end.
Second down and 8. Now Jackson. And he's been put down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
How many sacks is that? Like 30?
All around. It's a win for the Broncos. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory.
You never beat him.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.
Then he was like, bitch. I'm like, yo. Nah, that's a check.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to
Alright,
what I do. You was not a
let me end the stream.